I'd like to share with you an interesting mystery. Now, this just uses a few coins, but it's not necessarily about the coins as it is this finger ring. And I'll set that off to the side for now, but I want to show you the coins begin in one hand and the finger ring in the other hand. If I bring the hands just close enough, it's the ring that causes one coin to jump across. I'm not sure exactly how this works, but the coins are in one hand, the ring in the other, and just by bringing the hands close enough, the ring causes another coin to jump across. Now, I want to push the limits of what can be done with the ring. So if you were here, I'd have you hold on to these two coins and I'd set the ring on top of your fists. Now you would feel the moment the last coin ends up in your hand. Go ahead and take a look. That's the ring. That's 1, 2, 3 coins. And that's the power of the ring. Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I want to teach you this really cool coins across trick that's actually fairly easy to do. And some things I want to cover is where's the inspiration from this trick? How did I kind of put it together? Secondly, what makes it a little bit different and fooling to the ears and to the eyes? And then along with that, some variations on what you can do with the handling, and then where to go next for more stuff like this. So a little bit of how I put this trick together, the bare bones of it goes to an old trick in Bobo's, of course. Like so many things are inspired from old stuff. And like this trick, I drew inspiration from a routine called Winged Silver. Now, if you don't have this book, you have to get it. It's, in my opinion, required reading. And it's a book that you'll go back to and back to again and again. And I've actually gotten more use out of it the further along in coin magic that I've gone. It's pretty difficult to start with this book, in my opinion, but it's a book that needs to be on your shelf for a complete study of coin magic. So in here on page 149, you'll find Winged Silver. And there's the basic routine, and then there's an improved version which adds another element to the original by just adding an additional interesting coin. And so that's the basis of the routine I'm about to show you here. So the first version of this trick, which I call Afka, which is another freaking coins across. I first taught this in a lecture I did with Copeland Coins, which was about 2 hours of other material, including this trick. So if you're interested in more material that fits with this trick, I use this as the opening of a much longer sequence of routines. You can find that on copelandcoins.com. I called it the Everyday Carry Lecture. And the lecture was about a bunch of stuff you could do with just 5 coins. So, and this was the opening effect. And again, that's called Afka. Another place it's appeared more recently is John Kerry's most recent book, John Kerry and Friends, which I had the privilege of contributing some material in here. And my stuff begins on page 205 if you have the book. Now, let's get into the actual mechanics of the routine. So, I'll get to the variations after I kind of get through the actual version that I showed you here. I have a wedding band that I'm always wearing, so I use this as the the interesting object that is making the magic happen. So one problem with coins across is, why are the coins going across? There needs to be a premise there, a motivation, the cause of the magic. So like in Bobo's, the variation there, you're adding an interesting, odd coin. And so that's supposedly causing the magic to happen, which I think is a great, just simple idea. And you can kind of apply that to a lot of different routines, even in card magic. So with that said, maybe you do some finger ring magic and you have a ring on already, or you might see how you can just add maybe a coin, a different colored coin, a Chinese coin, and see how you can make this all work. So I just have a coin wallet with 4 coins in it. This is the Viajero wallet from Copeland Coins, my absolute favorite wallet here. I begin by just taking the coins out, and they can't see how many coins I have yet because I have them clenched in my hand. I immediately go into a Marlowe friction pass. So I've held the coins at fingertip rest and just kind of slung them out on the table. So from over the shoulder, I'm taking out all the coins, allowing them to settle at my fingertips here. The wallet goes off to the side, and it's just the friction of the coin against your skin that allows it to stay behind as the other coins slide off. So again, they're in a stack together, and it's just this loose action causing these coins to slide off and this one to stay. That's the Marlowe friction pass. Immediately after the friction pass, I classic palm this coin. At the same time, I'm reaching for the coins and just flipping them over, displaying them. So this adds to just a subconscious, a subliminal emptiness of the hands, and that there's only 3 coins involved, when in fact I'm hiding one. Immediately after this, I just brush my hands together like this, where I've now passed the coin over to my left hand. Again, this is a perfect time to do such a move like this, what people call a hand wash, because nothing's happened yet. I've done the friction pass, there's 1 coin in my hand. As I reach down, my middle finger and ring finger are pressing that into classic palm. I'm flipping, I'm showing these coins. Then my right hand comes down the left palm, and then my right hand comes above the palm, leaving that coin, and my hands switch orientation, and the changeover has been done. Next, I make the statement that it's not about the coins, it's about my finger ring. So this is a third subliminal indication that the hands are empty and there's only 3 coins. By tipping my hand this way, the coin's just hanging there on my skin, much like the friction pass. So I can have my fingers wide apart and my hand open, pull the ring off and show it here, and I can move my left hand, not completely this way, but you have a surprising range of motion here. So this right here, this looks really fair and empty. So I just hold this for a second as I remove my ring. You know, it's not about the coins, it's about the ring here. So set that off to the side, and then I just close my left hand, and I'm just using my first fingers and thumbs to pick up any 2 coins. Show them like this. Now what's going to happen here, the left hand will drop its coin, which will get sound off the coin that's hidden. the same time, the right hand will just catch its coin like this. You can just snatch the coin like this. To further disguise these actions, the right hand's gonna toss to the left, and it's gonna be kind of an underhanded motion like this. What fools the audience is the sound and the fact that they see 2 coins. They see 2 coins here, they hear them, then they see 2 coins in the left hand. There's every reason to believe you threw this coin into your left hand. So the right hand immediately goes for the last coin and does the same underhanded pulling back motion. So we're using the sound element again to create the illusion that they're actually, what they're seeing is actually what's happening. But it's just the sound from the right hand, which looks like we threw the 3rd coin in. So again, from over the shoulder, there's 1 coin hidden in the left hand. We've just taken the ring off. You grab 2 coins. The right hand grabs its coin in a tossing motion, as the left hand drops its coin. So they see 2 coins, they hear 2 coins, and they see 2 coins in the left. The right hand takes the last coin and again tosses underhand, but actually snatches it, and you're getting the sound from this hidden coin. The left hand just closes up as if it's catching the 3rd coin. So now we're in a really interesting position, which makes this routine kind of different from other coins of crosses and winged silver too. We've added this sound element, this sound illusion to it, and we're 2 coins ahead, which most of the time you're just 1 coin ahead. So this is what sets it apart from other routines. And once I talk about the variations, you'll see why this is important. But for the first arrival, you're going to reach down with your index finger, pick up the ring, go inside the ring, and then pinch the near side with your thumb so you can slip this on. I display it like this with the back of my hand, and then I display it like this. And this is a great motivation to use the Ramsey subtlety here, which is where you hide coins and finger palm while at the same time showing an empty palm. So it's just a subtlety, and it's a quick flash here. Immediately go into a fist, touch your thumbs together, and then you're gonna do basically another Marlowe friction pass, but we just have 2 coins here. So allow 1 coin to fall out. At the same time, the left hand allows both of its coins to fall out. I immediately bring my right hand back up to this position and use my left hand to take the ring off. So again, it's this other moment where you're showing emptiness and 3 coins. So try to take advantage of any of those moments that you can as you're exploring or creating routines of your own. Now, we're gonna repeat the opening sequence, but this time there's just 2 coins in play. Show them again. The hidden coin is in the right hand, so we're gonna get the sound from the right hand, but it looks very convincing that the coins went back into the left hand, because we've already done it once and they've seen it once and heard it once. So the repeated actions are implying the same thing happening. Now go back for the ring in the same way. At this point, you're hiding 2 coins in finger palm. Immediately pick up the first coin that's jumped across and tuck it into a thumb palm. Again, bring the hands close together. Now this time, with the one coin in thumb palm, you can now release the other two coins flat on the table, and then show that. I immediately close my right hand into finger palm, where I can grab that coin from thumb palm and go into finger palm. Then come up again, remove that ring with the left hand. So at this point, I'm kind of making the excuse to do that last coin in their hand. I pick up the final coin, and I'm gonna do a switch, which is really a French drop. I'm doing a French drop, but dropping this coin, producing this coin. So it looks like I've handed off the one coin. I can kind of indicate over here to the last two coins, pick these up, adding the hidden coin to them. You place this in the spectator's hand and have them turn palm down. Then place the ring on top of their fist. So they'd be holding these three coins, which they think is two, and you place the ring on top of their fist. This does another beneficial thing. Some people, you'll put the coins in their hand and they'll want to take a look. Not that they want to ruin your trick, that they're honestly curious. So having a ring here might prevent them from tipping their fist over, even though they could look inside from the thumb. This is just maybe enough a deterrent for them to cooperate with you. So the spectator is in that position there. The last coin is as easy as could be. You could go many places with this, depending on if you're at a table or standing up. I would typically just do the French drop here. Classic palm the coin, and just play with this moment, crumbling up the coin. If you're at a table, you can just bring this hand over to the edge, and that coin's gone. You ask them to go ahead and take a look. Did you feel anything? Take the ring away. They open their hand, and the three coins are there. So that's the basic routine, the structure of the routine I showed you. In the book, in John Kerry's book, I didn't use the ring at all. It was just the four coins, which of course you can do. You just kind of have to make a reason for the magic. So everything happens the same way. You show three coins, you held one back, you do the changeover, you show two here, you show two there. They heard two, but now you've taken that one. You show the last one, fake toss, but they hear it go in. And then, so the first variation that could happen is this can have more of a three fly feel. So we won't use the table. We're in the same position with 2 and 2. Now just using your thumbs, push one out from the right, and the left pushes its two coins out. Any sound from the right hand is happening at the same time that the coins on the left are coming out. So it won't be heard, the sound on the hidden coin won't be heard. So you show one has jumped across. Now drop these at the same time. So again, hiding that sound. Now push 2 out of the right, but 1 on the left. So they saw this picture, now they see this picture of one coin traveling. Now you can have them set their hand out and lay those 2 in it and just show the one last coin. do that same French drop switch move. This time it kind of happens from the other hand, because we just had 2 in the left hand. I had to remove this one with the right hand. As I'm showing it and explaining it, this is the last coin. Here, hold on to these 2 tightly. Now that's when I've added the 3rd coin. Place that in their hand. Now you're in the same position with the last coin. You can do my Rickroll retention vanish, ditch this in the breast pocket, or just do any kind of vanish you'd like. You can keep it in classic palm, and if you're standing, it's more easy to disguise classic palm. And at the moment they open their hand, you can even just ditch this right in your pocket. Don't be afraid. They're looking at their own hand. It's enough time to just put it right in your pocket. Trust me, it works. So those are a couple variations of the idea, and I really prefer the ring idea just as a better premise. But if you're interested in more magic that's fairly easy to do like this, have a look on my website. I have a routine called 3 Strange Things that I put out for Copeland Coins to help with the coin carnival during this summer, but I'm making it available on my own website just to have everything in one place for you. And alongside that, a routine called Colorblind, which is a great triple transformation of 3 coins, and it ends with a nice kicker. It has a great premise overall that really carries the routine. So have a look at those if you're interested in more beginner-friendly type of coin magic. And the truth is, I know coin magic can seem intimidating and even harder than card magic, but the truth is, it may be harder to begin in coin magic because the learning curve is steeper, but it's no harder than card magic. If you spend just as much time studying coin magic as you did card magic, you will see the improvement. It maybe requires a bit more dedication, but the payoff it's so great. And I'm trying to create more beginner-friendly coin magic because I'd like to see more people push the art of coin magic in particular and see where it can go. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you on the next one.